Welcome back to Timberborn and our planes play. So, what are we going to achieve in this awful play? Well, we tried to get this bad water channel going down here and get it out the way. Now, we're going to have to wait because we didn't get it all in last time. So that's another one to do. I'm going to start playing it now so we don't go too big, because we're not too bad now. We've obviously got this reservoir going now. And I'm just... it's still not fully down, obviously. And I want to get this built so I can get this. But I've decided that I don't want to take all this down. Because obviously this is like a natural step, really, isn't it? It does mean that I'm going to have to... I don't think... Well, I suppose that's not too bad. The thing is that's where the world and the water will not... It will not rise any more than this level. It just won't. So, if that's the case... where can I... I'm just trying to decide where I want the large water. Obviously here would mean very nice. Yeah, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll delete this. That gives us a natural ledge. We can then decide... Oh, I can decide, you know what I mean? The royal way, as the saying goes. To put that there. That gives me... How many can you have on a... Is it 4? I don't know how many you can have on a large. How many is that then? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I can have 4. That means... I didn't realise you could have as many of that. That means... I'm not going to do that then. I'm going to delete this. No, I'm going to delete this. So I'm going to delete it. I'm going to delete it now. Then I'm going to go down one more level to this. Yeah, I'm going to do that. I've decided that's what I'm going to do. Which would... Oh, my... I'm where? You know, sometimes you have sort of like a mental block. I had a mental block there. I couldn't remember what I was doing. Right, so that can go down there. Right, then I'm going to just do one. In fact, what I'll do is... Because this is also, let's say, like a 3 out, and this is where this is going to be. I think I'm going to put the... Like that. No, like that. Because that'll come down to 1, and then they can fill this with dirt. Right, that's done. Can I get this built, please? Be nice and kind. So I want to get rid of this. Yeah, I don't particularly like the dam system there. I'm still unsure about how I want to get this done. This is obviously still flowing this way. The reason why I want to get this is where my new housing complex is going to be. We're hopefully going to build it in this, but we got a load of planks. That's good. We've got a load of logs. We are going to have to get a load more gears, I think. I think it might pay. It might actually pay to get another. I'll put it there. I don't really want it here, but it'll save her. It'll save her not being that far. Right, get that built and get some. Because I'm going to need some more gears. I'm going to need all sorts of things for this. We've still not got our hedges and other things built yet, but they will come in time. They'll come even faster about it that way. So to get the Welbino, we are, yeah, that's not great. I will obviously get this because this is social. This is good. You see, they like that. And they like the water thing. Now, where could I put that though? Or the whatever they call it. I mean, obviously, I've got this channel down here, but it is quite far away from everything. We are getting this done. There's only a couple of bits left to do, and then there's that. Just it's like one of these things. There's tons to do. I've got 100 in this complex. Well, I don't think I've got 100 in this complex. I think there's some more somewhere. Where's the other one? Ah, I've got these. I mean, these shouldn't even be here by now, but they are. But they won't be. That was my new idea with the water thing, and that actually works, which is cool. I just got to remember how to build the silly thing. We'll put this on fast. I need this to be built. Why is everything not getting built? Probably because I'm building everything else at all at the same time, which is usual. The idea is to push this. I also, obviously, that might be an issue when this goes, well, how fast is it? It's not that fast. Ah, be alright. As long as it doesn't come back on itself. I could wall this anyway. If I can get there. What are they doing? They are doing this first anyway. How much dirt have I got? Oh, I've got tons of dirt. How much? I have got more vacancies, and I am getting these. What am I getting them for? Planks. Because my idea is to move these. Don't know where I'm going to move the water yet. Well, I'm going to have to hold some water near the housing complex. It's like I said, it'll be here. And it's going to be quite large. It's going to be that's going to be the centre, and then I'm going to have to get rid. That's why I want to get this out way, because this will then go down this channel. But it wouldn't go down a channel if I don't build the damn thing. I can build that. But the problem being is, how do I build that when I need to build it? I'm not going to go down there though, because that's in the bad water. Because I'll need to build these two. And they are on a get it done thing. I mean, this is okay, but it's not great. This is terrible. This is absolutely terrible. Because I'm still using the beavers to power, and I don't want to use the beavers to power. I've got me Uber water system here, which actually probably works better than some of the other ones, to be honest. That's now that's getting built. That's good. Right. What are you doing now? What are you taking? Don't know what you're taking. You've got something in your hand. Oh, still this dirt. I'm still worried about when I do this. It hits this, compounds and flows over. Then it goes back in this channel again, and then I'm back to square one again. which I don't obviously want to be. I'm still thinking about having this though, because it is lower than that. So in theoretical, there is a way to... I don't know whether you can use fluid dumps to step up. That might be a question. I don't really know. I don't want that going. That could be... Why is that there? I'm not going to get it because I'll forget about it anyway. Then that'll be another beaver. We are at... Oh, we were at 15 and now we're at 16 again. At 16 and now 15. I still need to get the well-being better. But I can't get everything done because I can't... I want to get a a nicer place for them. You get what I mean? I think I can sort of... Oh, it's like, where do I want... I want it sort of here, but that means I'm going to have to delete some of... Nah. No, I'm going to move it over to somewhere here. This is where... Maybe this cross here. This is my Uber complex, I think. There. I'll delete that. Or was it that one? No, it was that one, wasn't it? There. Delete that. Delete. No, don't delete that because that's a road. No. Delete that. That's the... That's the center of everything. This one here. So we're gonna... I mean, I could start it off, really. I mean, I've got so many planks. It's not as if it's... But the trouble is, if I do that, then they're taking away from doing everything else that I want to do. That there is also going to need a explosion as well, isn't it? So if I don't do that one, that's going to be a problem. We are doing... I'm going to put them on 23 hours. Come on, guys. I don't care. I want you to get on with things. If you do what I want you to do, then I wouldn't be asking you to do a 23 hour. I probably didn't need to do that, but I just need to get this down here, and it cannot build the thing. It would go right in the water, and I do not want to do that yet. I'm waiting for a drought, but that probably will not happen. I can't get rid of this because of this. I could. There's no reason why I can't do that though. And start to... I can't push that one in. I can do the rest of them. Right, that'll do there. I could pause that. I'm just getting things ready because it's nice to think about how you want this to happen. Right, that's my... And I'm going to pause these. That's the centerpiece. So it'd be nice for them to have a go to the campfire, wouldn't it? Like that. Then they can do some of this. Let's say do this, do this. I will, like, put these on a pause. This is why I didn't want to build it yet, you see. Because they'll start to go over and start building it. I didn't want that. I wanted to do things. But I thought, while I'm waiting, there's no point me yabbering and not doing anything for our playthrough, so this isn't good enough. Right, so I've got... I haven't got a lot of money, though, in this playthrough. Can I do that one? That wouldn't be too bad. Yeah, let's have that one. It's 60 science points. I think we can... have that. Then, let's do that. That looked quite nice, wouldn't it? Yeah. I was thinking of... The trouble is, if we do the beaver, it's got a face. But if we do the working gun, yeah. But if we do the bulletin pole, it's got no face, and that costs me a bit more. So I'm gonna have to be careful. I'll not bother that. That underneath is not done anyway. So I need to. Well, actually, we are making some, so it's not too much of a problem. So that's a good start. Then I think it'll be time to work out the houses. And where I put them. I might have an idea, actually. I'll have to... Something like that. Something, yes, like that. That gives us a space about, you know, a thing there. The problem is obviously these are not flat. That's the other issue. What do we got? What do we got coming? Oh, we got a drought coming. Now that's exactly what I was looking for. Jolly fucking good. I'm going to get rid of this. I'm now going to get rid of this and do that. They can build this, so that's good. That blurs that. That should be enough to... I just need to seal this. How are we doing with all this? This is going to be quite a decent thing then. I might be able to get this done in this drought then. And I'll do it back. I don't know how long the drought's going to be. I don't really care about the after. No. Yeah, so that's going to work in this. While we're waiting for the drought to appear. Obviously, this bad water's going to be gone, so I don't... The reason why I'm thinking of doing that is because this is a level, you know, a level of it. Obviously, I'm going to have to go up there. I don't really want to do stairs, but if I do a ladder, pause this, this can still come through. I can do a platform. That can still come through. But I've got a little area here, because it's a through, to maybe have some... a little bit of water in there. I'll just pause that as well. So that would work out quite well. I don't have any food though. That's another concern, but I'm sure that I could work out something. Then we've obviously got these corners to consider. That could be where the food sits. You know, so that's a nice. It's just a nice, and then we can expand it so I can have the dance hall and some of the others. I'm not saying have a dance hall on each corner. Well, you know, I suppose I could have dance hall there, and maybe the carousel, but I can afford to get them. Like, yeah, the carousel. Oh, that's not too bad. But I don't know about that. Don't need a head list. Yeah, so the dance hall, and then we got the mud pit. Mud pit. No, mud pit fits. Ooh, the mud pit just fits in there. That's quite nice because I didn't want it to go over. Oh, so it might have some mud pits. I've not built a mud pit before, but I think what does the mud pit want? Ah, so what's treaty planks? Where's the treaty planks? Don't have treaty planks. I have a ton of resin though. So, if that's the case... we might sort that out as well. Pick that up. How are we doing here? We're not doing too bad. It's still filling in our... Thingamy-bomb. Thingamy-bomb. It can't do everything at all. But anyway, right. That... Yeah, well, that's going to work out quite well. We've got like a few hours left now. Get rid of that. Right, there we go. Let's get this going. Oh, I didn't really need to do it there, but... Now I can... I need to do this. Do that. Get it to do that. That means that's out of the way. How are we doing with this? This is all built. This isn't built. It's terrible, I know, but... How much... Oh, I've got tons of... That'll get... I mean, that's all been thingied off, but I have to get this done, so... They are coming out again. And then I can fill this in, get rid of this stupid thing, because I don't need it anymore. I don't even know where it all is. It's all here anyway, so... what have I got? I will get that in for that, that in for that. Do that by haulers, do that by haulers. Start to get this... Oh, I don't need that one. Empty that. Empty that. And they'll... the haulers will come and empty that and send that down to the other place. Because I just want this... I'm going to want this flat. But I'm not worried about this yet. That's one. That's the second one. That's it. Done. Right. That's going to go down there. That's down there. I have to make a decision not long after. I'll have to blast this before this 5 days. If I don't, this is going to fill up and just go all over the place. So no matter where I get with this, I'll then do that as well. Oh, I can do this one. In fact, no, I'll not do that one. I think I can do that. Probably from there, actually. Get that one. Yeah, so that one's done. That one will get done. I can do one more. It's just I'll just so it can go down there, and I'll fix a better way eventually, if you get what I mean. And then we're just going to start getting our complex here. We've got, you know, about a third of the way through the video, so that's not too bad. I'm going to pause these, primarily because we don't need the water. And I don't want to have all the water. This'll, well, it'll stop anyway. I mean, at the end of the days, once I've got this going, which we almost have, but I'm not too... oh, they can't get to it anyway, so that's it. They can't do any more of this. Right. That's where I want the thing. I'll have to do two. I'll do two twos. That's the third. That means this needs to go down. If I build that, they should be able to get this, get rid of these two. I'm not going to rush them though. Don't rush doing that though. I just want you to do this So that's not too bad. Right, you unpause that now because you've done the second one. You should be able to get, as long as I get 2 rows, I don't really care about like more than 2. I'm not even like this, because this will like bash this side. What it might do, but I don't think it won't go over the 2. So I'm not bothered about that. Then that's done, and then I'm gonna get rid of this, and then we can open it up. I've got 3 days to do it. Yeah, see, all that's practically there now. They're filling it up, aren't they? Yeah, they're filling it up quite well. That's almost full. That's almost full. I'm happy with this. That's a bit better. I really want to try and get this. That can go. That could go. I'll empty this. I'll have to find I'll have to build probably another couple actually. But I'm not too worried. I've got that the wrong way. Actually, what the hell? I've also got this thing here. So if worst comes to worst, I'm going to shove one into there. It would be nice to, because it's nice to get another one of them. I mean, I've got the metal for it. I've got the planks for it. I've got everything for it. I just need to build it, basically. Where is that facing? It's facing there. So let's get this to down the wrong way around. And I have a problem working. Why the hell's that not working? Let's get another... Do that. That can then be for scrap. That should... I'll just leave it. It'll go do it, you know, if I set the other things onto full, it'll go do what it needs to do. It's gonna sort this out. It can get there, but I've not done... How much... I've still got 500, so I don't really need to worry about that. Right. Yeah, I see. So it's getting... I've got 1 day. I need to get this in. I cannot take the chance of that not being in anymore. I could go around. That's not a problem. I should have built that, actually. I'm just going to pause and go on there, and I'm going to make sure that this is a priority of the priorities, because I've got 1.5 days. I cannot not have that one in. It wouldn't make too much of a difference. It's only just to go down a channel at the end of the day. Because this will take down 2. This will take down 2. Then this is going to take down... Oh, that's a 2. Where's that 2? Let's do 2. Do it. And that's taking down a 3, just to give it a... It'll slow the ridge down. Yeah, this should just do, it should do it now. You can't get there, but I'm not too worried. I'm not too much worried about this. It was only to just protect this area until I think there's something else to actually get it done. We haven't got this going yet, but it will come in a minute. Yeah, these are enough explosives. That's what I was a bit worried about. I've got to think of a better way for this, but I haven't thought of a better way yet. Oh, that can go. I'm not going to put that on a... Oh, I didn't count that well, did I? No, don't put that on a thing. It's not that important. We'll get that going. We'll get that going when we the bad water the thingy water. Come on. Ah, there we go. Right. Let's just blast this. And let's blast this. Right, that channel, even though this like isn't great here, but I don't really care about that. That's not going to build anymore now anyway. So I didn't trust the. I just had to get this going. This now can be filled in. Awesome. Who's that? That gap must be sat on solid ground, yeah. Because that, I was just saying, that wouldn't be built like that if it wasn't on solid ground, would it? That's now can be done. I can obviously get this all done as well. Sweet. Do that when you want to do it. That's a nice bit of. There we go. It's worked quite well. See, it didn't overflow. I didn't have to worry. Pegasus worrying about Nout. Where do I get any bad water from? That's the issue. Oh, that's not the issue. I was thinking, where the hell do I get the bad water from? I get it from here, don't I? Which might be something that we want to solve as well. Get that going straight, actually. That now is going its own way. Well, it's not going its own way. It's going the way I said it needs to go. I mean, obviously, I could push this out further, and then this barrier wouldn't work. This barrier wouldn't work like that. There's a couple of other ways. I could go down here. Set it. The trouble is, if I set it another way, I particularly like the curves in that, like. If I set it a different way, then I'm gonna have to move the bad water. But we get this all put together. This will all be enabled. I can enable all this now. I think. Certainly all this I can enable. Disabling all this is a right thing. Obviously, I don't disable the. There's no point disabling the top one because you can't build it anyway. We'll unenable that one as well. We'll. There. That's now getting built. I think it's getting built. Yeah, it's getting all built now. And that. Oh, there's something else as this one in it. That one. That one. Come on. There. That's it. Right. That's done. That's our new complex. That's. I'm a happy boy after that. That can go. I will do now a 2 and a 2. In fact, I probably don't even need to take that. that out, actually. That little... if I take it out, then it's only gonna... water. And water wood. There. So that is gonna be an enormous amount of water. Then I do a 2 to 2 again. And I can do that. And it's bound to fill this one in as well. So the option might be to blow this, go down this way. Yeah. But that's a 2 as well. So there, the water. Large water. Do a thing for that. So that's, you know, that's a lot of water that there is. And I mean, obviously, I'm not going to get down to the bottom because it's quite high, but I'm quite happy with that. I'll take this and I'll do another one. And yeah, I'm going to put the back. But not to worry. It's only a little bit of dirt anyway. Not going to make much of a difference. Oh, there we go. Right then. How are we doing with our... Ooh. Hey, that looks pretty cool. Let's... let's get this going. I want that for water. And supply goods to... No. Take. Right. Enable that. Enable that and enable that. I'll have to be careful. I'll do this back one, the opposite one of it first, with this one. That way, then the... No, that should be 1. Then we'll have the water. Ooh, I can't find it. That's better. Into there. Then, if I do the path to it, like so. There should be a path. Oh, there's no path because I forgot to do that. There. That's saying there's... Well, there's bound to be no... that needs to be built. I'm going to keep an eye on this here. Because when this is neighbours, I need to go away. And... I might actually do these, actually. Get rid of these. I don't think these are any use. So that now has got... Whoa. Let's... Right, that's got them down. That's why I'm going to do... Oh, I'm going to do these as well. And I'm going to have to move this... well, I'm not. I can send it through there, can't I? That's... The housing complex is going to be turned that way. That means that... There and there. That is no more. how many more have I got? They're in there, but they're not in there yet. Because I haven't enabled them. So I'm going to have to do this. Get this going. We're doing alright though. We're getting we're now getting some proper space. Proper. For our beaver bunches. Bunches of beavers. Now, that's a line, that's a line. That needs a house as well. They're filling all this in though, that's pretty decent. That, because I haven't got, so I'm going to have to obtain by haulers, get the water there. I've got 11, and so I'm going to have to rush back over here and take another line of these out. In fact, I'm going to take all of, so don't have to worry. So that's all gone as well. Eventually that'll get picked up. And I haven't got enough spaces for them. So we'll enable this. We'll enable this. We can't get up there at the moment, so. And we'll enable this. Platform this up. Oh, that's 2 again. On that. On that. Nice little storage there. Nice little. That's because that is not the water. That's not. Is that alright? There. That's fine. Got thing to there, thing to there. That'll go into there. That'll go into there. Get on with it. Right. I'll have to keep an eye on that. Because I'll disable what? Nah, we'll just stop it. We'll carry on with that. Like I said, this bad water channel is not better. We just trying to eco out. Yes, that's what I was going to do as well, wasn't I? I forgot about that. Where are they? There they are. That's my gears that now are full. Because I've got now 400 of them. I want... What's these for? These are tree planks. Oh, that's good. Let's get the tree planks going. Come on, boys. Treat the planks. Treat the planks. Make the planks, treat the planks. Right. We'll also, well-being. Where's the mud, this mud thing there? Mud pit, 1800. That's flipping expensive. Shish kebab. But we'll get it done. That's fine. I was happy with that. I want a place for food as well. I've got tons of metals, so that's not an issue. I don't think that will fit. Let's just do a path. It does, but it looks a bit stupid. Would you want about that? No, I wouldn't want that either. Let's just. I don't care. I don't like that. Then we need a ladder. The ladders. I put the ladders at the back of there. Like so. Then it means they don't... Well, in fact, actually the path can go quite way through there, can it? It doesn't actually need to be this path. Although that's the better path, but it doesn't matter. I'm not worried about that. Then we do some... These. It looks terrible. Well, it looks terrible. It's, you know, authentically bad. The trouble is the mud pit cannot be... It has to be on... Well, it has to be on the ground, doesn't it? So that's the reason why. I'm going to get rid of that anyway, aren't I? So it doesn't really matter. If this is like a turn, like turning there. I still need another ladder though. Like that and that. Now I could get... Because this is housing, and I've got to do at least another... You know, another height. I'm going to enable these. What's what I'm going to do? I'm going to get them to build them. But if I don't attach them, that can't even see them. I'll also do some... I can't do the underground storage, but I can do this storage right next to there, like so. That is okay, I suppose. Can you do with that and do with that? That can then be at the back of this house, connected there and then connected there. What I was saying, do I need the last one? What I do? That. Get a bit of a flicker in the campfire there, but that's okay. The campfire here can go, well, when I get rid of the beavers here. Or the beavers, did I put the beavers? We got 14. Let's start to... Did I get rid of... Yes, I did. Let's get rid of these. That'll drop down to 2. I'm going to enable that one as well. I'm going to enable all of them, actually. And I'm going to start... I think that has to go. Which angle? That angle. There. Get water. Obtain. Then that's the same. So that's now going back on. I'm keeping an eye on how many beavers are coming. There's not that many yet. That way around. Then set that to water, set that to obtain, set that there. I like this complex. I've see on waterfalls. I've been starting to build this. This is why I chose this, because I knew it from that playthrough. And it does work quite nicely. It's quite compact, which is either good or bad. It depends on if you like that sort of thing. But I just thought that it worked quite well. And it should allow me to, you know, it's a nice, they've got a nice area. They can go into the things. We've only got, like, not a lot of, but this is going to increase. So I'm going to take these out of here and put them in the right place. I'll put the places that I want them having them in, I should say. That's 2, 4, 6, 8. This is another. Well, there's 2. Oh, no, there's 4 there, 4 there. That's. Oh yeah, there's a lot more. There is a lot more than I thought. I've still got a lot. I'm going to do it 2. Like that. Because I've got the ladder, that's the thing, you see. And I've got the water down there. if I do a 2 on top of that, then I do the ladder that has to go this way. That'll then give them access to that. Oh yeah, see, that's the trouble, is you can build it, but you can't tell them to not occupy it, if you get what I mean. You can only do that when, I don't know whether they can build this from here, actually. I'm not too sure, but that's a 2. Get the ladder. Just always have to make sure that I get it the right way around, because I notoriously get this ladder system the wrong way. Then do that. That should be... Yeah, see, it's quite neat. You've got like your own little, you know, your own little cove. Is it cove? Yeah, maybe a cove. But you can social with your beaver friends. And that's not too shabby, right? Let's put these on a get me doing, because we're getting close to the end of this playthrough, and we want to achieve what we want to achieve. I always think these blisters are really fast. The next bit on there would be to decide, is it a roof? I think it's 4 and 4 maybe. You know, 4 roofs and oh, is that because it's got no connection? Yeah, that because it had no connection. No connection. I would like. Oh, there we go. What's that one? That one's gone. That one wants to go. That's 11. That one can go. I'll get rid of that one. That means that's all 4 complexes here. I'll get rid of that one. And I'm going to get rid of that one. Because I've got to build all of these anyway. That's why I'm trying to get them in. So that's not too bad. Yeah, that's all. I'm not rushing with this. I'm just letting this do what it has to do. That could actually come out now. You wouldn't even know that that was there. You're like, what the hell's that doing like that? That can be filled in. So that's gone. It's a really lot of... I mean, obviously, we're going to have to get rid of some of this and move this light. But once this is gone, this will go. This can go. These can go. You know, there's a lot of this can be... I don't know where the... these are going to go on the medical beds. That's another... Unless I have a medical... like a bit of a medical centre, you know? Something like that right near it. But I think sort of like the dance hall can be, you know, could have either a couple of dance halls and a couple of carousels down here, and then some other stuff down here, you know, to just get this out before obviously we finish this set of videos now. We're only still on 13, unfortunately, but that's just the way it's going to go. The bee stings and the injuries are a real pain. Hunger and thirst, but the shelter's a little bit, but we're still getting there. So I'm not too much worried. Don't care about the drought. Maybe I do care about the drought because I've got no water left. Have I not put that? Yeah, that was lucky. Although saying that though, I've got no water, so... Although that's not actually... That's not the ones I'm going to use, is it? Am I going to... Oh, I haven't even got these built yet. Treated planks. I am going to use them. I'm not using these, am I? Oh, that's going to be a bit... I'm going to have to... how many days? That's not going to go well. I have got the reservoir here. I've also got this water. And I've also got... Well, I haven't really got this, no. I think it's probably a good idea that I get all this going, actually. Get it to get built. And then I don't have to take it from this here. Right then. That's that built. That's that one. That's not built yet. But we have got the... We've got the four going if we look. Sorry about that. A bit fast. So that's not too bad. I know that obviously the food and that'll... we'll trickle the food in. And the mud pit will have to be built. So it's coming. This'll... Go with that one. Come soon. We are now getting this going to be built somehow. Oh yeah, they're building the infrastructure first, and then they're gonna get on with that. That's good. So we are about there. A couple of minutes left. I don't think we'll get any more. I'm looking at the 107, 100, and you know. I don't think I'll get... I still got, obviously, these roof terraces and things like that. A lot of these are going because, obviously, nobody's going up there. Until I can get these complex built, I can't really do a lot. But I was worried about the water, which is obviously now starting to come through. I only need 10 treated planks. I've got an absolute load of gears, and I've got full logs, so I don't really have to worry. It's just getting the stuff over there, and then I'll take obviously this out, and I'll have to take the water system out as well, so we'll have to have some sort of storage for water here. That'll be okay. I'm not going to bother with that yet. When I could get one of these going. This is going to be built soon. Yeah, see, it's only gotten to... It only needs a few more logs left. See how far we get for the end of... We've got a couple of minutes. That can now be built. So that one can now turn itself off. Because there's no point me having that one and that one going. Because this is such a low far, I couldn't get it, like I said, I couldn't, well, it will go to, obviously, this bottom here. But this will just carry on, because it's like tons of it. I will make some room here, I think. Not going to worry too much about it. Got some logs that they're going to nick from there. So that's going to come online. That might come online soon as well. I'm doing a 23-hour here, aren't I? So, but I'm not too much worried. I've got the water going. Obviously, I've stopped this one. I'll stop this one. I just want to try and see what I can do with this. I don't want to straighten it out. I don't think. I don't think that's the answer. But that's why I built this reservoir for the water, so I can just that is a lot of water that can pump, and I can just leave it. I don't need to turn it off. That's the thing. The others I really need to turn off, because obviously this is, like I said, there you go, it's gone dry. So but I can do this by just put in like 1. That'll sort of put a bit more water in the system. I'll turn this off, and I'm going to turn this off. We've got now the second one going, so that'll leave it. That's going to improve everything. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and you know, support is always appreciated, and you know, new subscribers, and we'll definitely do some more Timberborn in the future when we do new players. These eventually are coming to an end. We haven't got that many. Maybe another. I think this one maybe another 12 or 13 players. That's why I'm trying to do a lot more and build these things out now, because obviously as I've learnt more. But anyway, we'll see you again soon. Bye for now.